23 ABC's Digital Update is brought to you by West Medical.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for this 23 ABC News Digital Update. We begin with the search for a gunman who opened fire on two LA County Sheriff's deputies who are now fighting for their lives. The Sheriff's Department is now offering a $100,000 reward for any information leading to the arrest and conviction of the suspect. Currently, only a few details are available about the shooter. He's being described as a black man who is 28 to 30 years old. He was last seen traveling in a black four-door sedan. We're also learning more about the deputies. One of them is a 31-year-old mother. The other is a 24-year-old man. Both were reportedly sworn into their duties just over a year ago. The deputies are currently in stable condition. And the Bakersfield Police Department was out in full force overnight targeting motorists driving under the influence. A DUI checkpoint was held in southwest Bakersfield where more than 1,000 vehicles were screened. 3 drivers were arrested and multiple vehicles were impounded. The checkpoint was set up on Stockdale Highway between 6 p.m. and 2 a.m. Over 1,100 vehicles were stopped. 3 drivers were arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol. 32 drivers were cited for driving without a license, and 21 drivers were cited for driving with a suspended license. 55 vehicles were seized. 42 of them were impounded. New sales figures show CDs are out of style. Are you surprised? The new craze is vinyl. Sales of the retro records outpaced those of CDs in the first half of this year. That hasn't happened since the 80s. Sales for the old school format brought in about $230 million, almost double that of CDs. But streaming music is still the new norm. Consumers dropped about $4.8 billion on streaming in the first 6 months of 2020.
Well, on the West Coast, seeing some of the worst air quality right now, and here locally we're seeing light to moderate smoke in the valley area. However, we are seeing some very thick smoke towards Delano, and that's going to continue to shift throughout the county in the evening hours. However, in the morning, it's going to mainly be directed towards our desert communities. Now, as for tomorrow, our air quality is going to be in that unhealthy range with an AQI of 166. Now, as for this week, we are going to see some slightly cooler temperatures than normal. 95 on Monday and Tuesday, 93 on Wednesday, 91 Thursday. And then we're going to hit those 80s by next weekend. So 87 on Friday, 85 on Saturday, and ending the weekend off at 88 on Sunday.
And for your top news and weather headlines, you can head to our website, turnin23.com. Take care.